why are you here? You're here because of various reasons. Because you don't make enough money, because you don't have a job. That's one, alright? Now, some of you are here because I'm in a job, but my employer doesn't know how good I am. That's why I'm not making money, right? I'm frustrated. Now, the third one is I'm in a job, but my boss don't like me. No matter what I do, I doesn't like me, alright? Okay? And some of you are here because I have a job, but it is not my problem. My company has a problem. Definitely not me, okay? Great. So the fifth one is that I work very hard, my boss don't pay me, okay? And I have no clue why. So this is the reason why you're here. Okay, now the first topic, a rolling stone gather no moss. What does it mean? Joe? Yes. What does it mean?
Probably they say try not to job hop because you know switching job from here and there A to Z get you nowhere or something like that. Am I right? I think I'm wrong. Okay.
You have to have a bit more confidence in yourself. Yeah. Joe, you are on the right track. Yes. So a rolling stone means that the stone is constantly moving. So when you're constantly moving, you don't gather moss. Okay. So it's always a very clean stone. Okay. So how is this concept applicable to all of us? Now, if we constantly switch job, we don't gain that knowledge or industry, okay, we moved on and we have to start all over again. Recruiters are always looking for people with relevant experiences. Moving on, I'm going to talk to you next about swimmer's body. Ooh, body, okay, swimmer's body. Swimmer's body, what's a swimmer's body? Now, a successful swimmer makes a lot of money, agree? Okay, because you are the top 0.01%. Now, a lot of people think that by swimming you can build up muscles and swim faster. Okay, so let me see this. Oh, this gentleman in black. Sorry. Do you like swimming? Okay, so if you spend more time swimming, would you be the same as Michael Phelps? No way, right? Yeah, no way. Okay, so the basic concept is that a lot of people think that if you train and work hard on it, you'll be excellent. You'll be very good at it. Okay, you don't know that training excessively doesn't make you good swimmers, okay? You're just on the average side. And so what coaches do, what real good coaches do is because they've been in the game for so long and they've experimented, so they know who are the good ones. How many of you watched the show Usain Bolt? The fastest runner, Usain Bolt? Now, he has this trainer, this old man, fat old man, and he doesn't care about everything else in the world, and the moment he said Usain Bolt is there was a connection. Because he knows what he was looking at. And Usain Bolt doesn't know. Usain Bolt doesn't know that he has the ability, but he just likes running. So he has this coach to find out what he was really good at and put him on the right track. Okay? So now that's what great coaches do, okay? They know the body type and what you're good at and then put you on the right spot. Okay? Now, part 3. Understanding how does your boss pays you. Do you have any idea how your boss chooses to pay you? Now, the one on top, for example, is your boss. The one below is you, okay? If you realize the different values that you have from your boss, okay? Now, let's just take a few to compare. If your boss is high on ideas, he's a thinker, he's a conceptual person, but every time he tells you something about his ideas, you look at me, okay? Does he get frustrated? So, the further you are away from your boss, you know, the less you are close to him, okay? And we did this same thing for people in marriages as well. So if your values are very different from your husband's or wife, you always quarrel, right? If you are high on time, you always say, hey, wife, still doing hair? Walao, we're 1 hour late already. And it's not a gender thing, it's different people has different personality, okay? And sometimes it's that before, that's why I'm working on my second book. Second book is very important, it's about relationship. So if you are high in organizing and your wife is really messy, so cannot take it right, every time come home, the house is so messy. Okay, so you start to fight because your values clash. Okay, so where does this lead us? Lead us to these 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first section is the boss says, this is I have to because you are in my employment. Now the second thing is, ooh, I love to pay you, or I don't love to pay you at all, okay? So where does this give us? The first one is that if he loves you and he has to pay you, you are like a family to him. The boss say, hey bro, how are you? You see some bosses do that, okay? Or when there's Chinese New Year or Christmas, he starts to invite you first on the list. That's where you have become part of the family. He has to pay you because you do good job, okay? And he loves you, okay? Now the second category is the blue-eyed boy or blue-eyed girl. You know the word blue-eye? You are in his favor. He doesn't have to pay you. He doesn't have to pay you, okay? But you sort of tell some good jokes here and there, or sometimes, you know, one day one guy wants to shoot him with a pistol and you dive in front and then he hits you instead of him. He's internally grateful to you. So he loves to pay you, but he doesn't have to, okay? He loves to pay you, but he doesn't have to. So what is number 3? He has to pay you, but he doesn't like you. My God, you are a thorn in the flesh. You know, have you got people like that before? I have. I employ people. You know, every time we come for a meeting, right? The guy is fantastic, great at doing his job. But every time I give the brief for people to work on, this guy, and he looks at me like that. Of course, he does his work lah. So I have no choice but to keep him. But do I love him? No, he spoils my day. He spoils everybody's day. Okay? I have to keep him, but I find ways to remove him. Remember, bosses always prefer you to be a person who they can work with than your competency. Okay? So that's very important. Still awake so far? Okay? Now the fourth one is, I don't have to pay you because what you deliver is what everybody else can deliver. Okay? And you know, I don't quite like you, okay, because there's nothing particular that you do that is entertaining or fun and things like that. So, yeah, you're dispensable, okay? So, usually when I ask the question, 1, 2, 3 or 4, which one are you? Many people tell me, oh, I'm a 4, yeah, okay? We all know where we are, okay? Now, let's translate this to the pay scale, okay? Let's see how it measures on the pay scale. So, if you're a family, okay, your pay is exorbitant. Okay, I give you another analogy of this guy he was doing his own advertising agency, got to know this boss, and time again he saved the boss face. Okay, one incident that I witnessed, because you know, as a consultant I get invited to a lot of parties. So the boss was there, he was there, I was there, and I was looking from a distance. The boss was sitting in a chair, and the moment he fell, the chair gave away. Okay? Everybody turned and looked because there was such a loud noise, right? And it was really a funny sight. He was like a turtle, you know, like spinning like that. Wow, very funny. What did this guy do? What did he say? He purposely fell? No, he didn't. Yeah.
The guy go and rescue him.
How did he rescue him? The first guy, the thing that he did, right? He said, China made, China made. So people understand it's inferior quality. Is that accident, okay? Then he created another distraction. So everybody, instead of looking at the boss, turned around to see the other. Then he carried the boss out. And he was not working for him in the first place, okay? And time again, he actually proved himself. And he's not an incapable guy. He's not a blue-eyed boy. He's very capable. And today, the boss buys him a Jaguar. He says, no, you have to come, I'm signing the Jaguar for you. Yeah, it's a 3-liter Jaguar, fantastic. And his salary, huge, okay? So, if your boss fall down, you know what to do, right? Don't laugh, okay, don't laugh. Okay, so, a lot of us are here, we are dispensable. We try a lot, but our salary increment is 1%, 2%, 3%, $100, $200, because you're always dispensable. So it's a good question to ask yourself, okay, how and where you are in the chart. Okay, so just a quick summary. A rolling stone gather no moss. Once you found your answer, you must know that the swimmer's body is important, which type you are. Okay, if you're the organizer, be the organizer. If you're the carer, be the carer. So before you embark looking at social media for answers and things like that, look inside for your answer, okay? And the third thing is understanding how your boss chooses to pay you. If he doesn't like you and he doesn't have to, you know, you're dispensable.